What's going on, guys? We're back from Saints and Angels Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some Rainbow Six Siege. Now, this game just came out last week. Me and Screech actually picked it up on opening day, so we've been really excited for it. We saw it at E3, have seen the trailers, and I've been really excited to play it this year. And basically what it is it's a 5v5 multiplayer-based game where more search and destroy based for your Call of Duty guys. So offense versus defense. What defense needs to do is they have to keep a hostage safe. They pick a area in the map, whether it's a room in a plane, a room in a mansion, you know, industry place, whatever it is. They pick a room and they try to barricade it. They try to fortify it to keep this hostage safe. They can reinforce walls. They can barricade windows and stuff like that. They can set up booby traps, and they basically camp out this one room trying to keep the offense from getting in, taking the hostage, bringing it out. And this game very heavily favors defense, just because a lot of times defense is sitting in corners and offense is trying to go through and check every little which way. But there are different things that the offense can do, different abilities and stuff that make it easier for the offense. So it's decently balanced, but right now I think it favors defense just because just the way the game is built. I mean, you're camping basically and you're trying to get people out of this room, so it's very hard, but it's a lot of fun. And what we're gonna do today is we are going to go through the situations, which are basically the single player version of the game. So it's just you doing all these different tasks, and there's 10 of them. And what I'm going to try to do is try to help you guys get all 3 stars on the realistic difficulty for all 10 of these. So this first episode, we're going to be focused just on the first situation, and first one's pretty easy. There's about 8 people that you have to kill, and but it's still very hard. Being realistic on the realistic, the enemies pretty much have precise aim, so if you don't get first shot, you're fucked, and sometimes even if you do get first shot, you're still fucked. So the 3 stars for this one is finish a situation with at least 50% health, which is extremely hard because being realistic, like I said earlier, a lot of times, again, when you're the offense, this game favors defense. Defense is sitting in corners, pre-aiming doorways, waiting for you to come around. And if you're not pre-aiming the door, walking around the corner, ready to shoot them, they're going to kill you. And when they have that high of difficulty, it's even harder. So the other 2 stars are kill 2 enemies while aiming and perform 4 headshots. So we're going to watch the opening video for this, and we'll get into it on realistic difficulty.
You will engage in 10 fundamental counterterrorism situations before being deployed. Report to the SAS base in Hereford. You are to infiltrate a kill house and clear the area of enemy combatants. In close quarters combat, operators must rely on situational awareness to locate and identify threats and assets. Secure the area using a slow and methodical sweep. Here, you will face a trained enemy, equipped with military-grade weapons and explosives. You will need to rely on basic muscle discipline and your ability to reduce exposure to enemy fire by using the environment. Never stop until the threat is neutralized.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Alright, so as you can see up top, we got 9 enemies remaining. We just have to go in there and kill all 9 enemies in this first situation. Now the first enemy is right here. This is a good spot to get that first headshot. Just kind of line that up, take that first guy out. And they kind of walk into this next room. And this next building it's more of like, it has 4 blocks. 4 different rooms. There's one room over here, there's nobody in that room, don't worry about it. The next room is over here, where there is somebody pre-aiming this doorway right here. So you gotta be careful, maybe lean a little bit, and walk in here and just take that guy out. Try not to take any damage coming into this room. So, we got these 2 rooms. The other 2 rooms that are complete, like the 4 block thing, is there's one room there and there's one room over in that corner. And there are people in both of those. The first floor only doesn't have somebody in this room, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now to take out this next guy, it can be pretty hard. He's also pre-aiming this way, so I would just kind of lean, be careful not to take any damage. When you see him, pop him. Try not to take any damage there either. Try to line up a couple headshots if possible, but that can be hard. Now the next guy, this room's pretty open, and you can see this room very well. When you're in that room, you can see this room very well. So that guy in that room is head glitching, watching this room. So I don't like to come through that doorway, because as soon as I do, I usually get fucked up. So the next option is I usually like to come into here, this first room where nobody is, and put a breaching charge right here. I like to blow up this door here, and that brings me into this hallway where he will be right around here. This is the 4th door. So kind of pre-aim and try to take him out. And there's another headshot. Now, that's the first floor. Take no damage. That's very important. Now you got 5 more enemies. Come up here. There's going to be 1 enemy over on this side, 1 enemy on this side, and 3 enemies up here. So what I like to do is, I'll show you in a minute, you walk into this room, you take out that guy, go into that room, take out that guy, sit in a corner in this room, because once you take out those 2, all 3 guys upstairs rush down, rush straight into this room, and you can just pick all of them off one by one, take no damage, pre-aim that corner, let them come to you. So the first one's going to be in here. Just kind of aim a little bit and take him out. Take no damage. Next one is over here. This one's a little tricky, so sometimes I like to throw a stun, let that blow up, and then you gotta run in here, and that last one's right there. Now, like I said, reload your gun. I would sit in this corner, pre-aim here. The next 3 guys will rush to you. They rush straight to you. 1, 2, 3, mission's over. Now the last part, those 3 guys, you can line up headshots there as well. I just kind of went body shots. Sometimes you flinch up and get their head. If you maybe aim a little higher, you can get 3 headshots in a row there, or you can just try to get them when you're pre-aiming those other corners. So that gets you all 3 of your stars, and you finish the first mission on Realistic. Thanks for watching. Next episode we will go over the second situation, which is even harder, and this one was still very hard. It's going to take you quite a few tries to try to get through the whole thing at 50% health, but once you do it, you feel pretty good. So there's all 3 stars. Finish with 50% health, kill 2 enemies while aiming, which is pretty much every enemy, and perform 2 headshots. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.